morning everyone. Today is May 1, Labor Day holiday, so walang trabaho, so it's time for me to have fun again. And today I am so very happy because I was able to bring my V912 to life. Previously kasi my V912, this one, again, nasira yung tail motor niya, this one, yung tail motor niya, so I have to replace it, and it has to stay standby for around more than a week because yung tail motor niya I just ordered online, and yesterday it just arrived, and last night I was able to replace its tail motor. So with that in mind, it only means na I can be able to play and fly my V912 again. So and today is the perfect day to fly this V912 wltoys V912 because of the very calm weather, no wind at all. So thanks God that we are very lucky again today because we have a very good weather again and very good day, a very ideal day to fly. And along with my wltoys V912, I also brought with me my other micro helicopter, like this my favorite wltoys V930 Power Star X2, or I called it helicopter on steroid because of its very powerful motor and its agility, everything. And I have also my sweet flyer, a very sweet flyer, very tame helicopter, my V911S, very sweet flyer to. This as per my flying experience with this micro heli, this one is a very smooth and sweet flyer, very stable in the air, though it has a brush motors, but as per my assessment, this is a very sweet flyer and very stable. And I also have the V911 old version. This one is very fun to fly also, but a bit slow. Ayan, V911, the old version, the old one. And the upgraded version, or the latest version of wltoys V911, this is the wltoys V911 Pro. And as per my previous short review of this, this is the upgraded version of V911, and the old model V911, and this one is the V911 Pro, or the version 2. As you notice, it has a thicker landing gear or landing skids, so stable siya. Pag nag-land siya, it's stable, so it's not wiggly when it lands. And it has a slightly longer tail boom, so I think my guesstimate is that it has a difference, or its tail boom is slightly longer than V911 Pro. I think around 2 centimeters longer than the old version. And it has an upgraded canopy. It has a very good designed canopy. Look at the canopy. It has like a modern design of canopy. Maganda yung pagkakadesign ng canopy niya. It's like streamlined and aerodynamically designed. So that's the only, and as per my previous my initial flight test of this, I noticed na its motor is more powerful than the old version. It's just my observation, but I think it has the same motor, the velocity, the constant velocity But as per my initial flight of this, I noticed na its motor is more powerful than the old version. So, and also its tail boom, I think it's a bit thicker. So that's the three major differences I noticed with this two version. And this one is also, since it has a bit powerful motors, I noticed na it is very responsive to stick commands, responsive and sensitive. Okay, so with that in mind, join me sa pagpapalipad ng aking mga micro helicopters today dito pa rin sa Pacol Sports Complex. Okay, ano ba unahin ko? So ito ang unahin ko, yung ano, V911 Pro or the V911 old version. So thank you for watching and join me sa aking napaka-rewarding and very relaxing hobby. Okay? Look at this. I bounded my two V911 with with a single transmitter, and look. Can I fly this at the same time? Look at that. That's V911, the old version one, and this is the V911 Pro or the upgraded version. So I'm using my V911 transmitter, and look. It's so funny. Look. I'm just using a single transmitter. This is so fun. I want to find out what will happen. I am curious, so I want to try what will happen with these two helicopters. Let me try this in the open field. I want to find out kung ano mangyayari sa kanila. Here, V911 Pro, and here is the V911 old version. So I'm going to try. This is so fun. This is so much fun. Oh. One more. I think it's dangerous. It's dangerous, so I'm just going to fly one helicopter at a time. It's dangerous, and it's not ideal to fly two helicopters using. It's not I think it's not ideal to fly two helicopters at the same time using only one transmitter. So I rather turn off this one, V911 old version, and fly this V911 Pro. Okay, so hand launch. I'm going to use my hand to launch this micro helicopter. Okay, I hope you can see in the camera. Here we go. Okay, I'm in the high rate. Again, this Pro version, it's just amazing, very agile. I think lahat naman ng helicopter are agile eh. But this one is like unbelievable. At this price point and at this category, look at the how it performs in the air. I mean the speed. It's just unbelievable at this price point and category. And very sensitive to stick commands, to your inputs. Look. It's not coming forward. Why? I'm already in a high rate. You need to turn this around so that it will you have to turn it around so that I think nakakapag-generate siya ng momentum when you drive this when you yaw this left to right and you push the stick forward. I think yun yung time na makaka move forward siya because I think it is able to collect its momentum. That's why it can move forward faster when you yaw the sticks to the left or right. Ano, it's like parang may momentum siya eh. Yung inertia niya na andun when you move the yaw left and right. Very fun to fly, especially this kind of helicopter, line sight of flying. It's more fun, it's more relaxing than the quadcopter na you can send very far out. I think this one is more fun. But again, I think it's depends upon the purpose. Kung ang purpose mo is aerial photography, so you go for the GPS drones, wherein you can fly them even out of line of sight. But this one is more fun, I think. I'm having so much fun with this kind of drone or helicopter in this category, and micro helicopters. It's more fun and it's more relaxing. Look at that. It's a little bit speedy. You just have to fly it round and round. The design of the canopy of this is very captivating. It's very attractive. It will really catch your attention because it has a very attractive canopy design. Streamlined canopy design, very intricate design. Yung parang talagang pinag-isipan na design. Look. Very cute design. Very cute canopy design. Look at that, how it makes turns. I think it's already in the stage of low battery, but still working. It's already in low battery situation, so I'm going to land this very cute, very sweet V911 Pro Come to Papa. Come closer to Papa. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's it for my V911 Pro. Next time I'm going to fly my V912 Skydancer, the bigger one. And again, I tested this helicopter with this transmitter. This one is the transmitter from V911 Pro, and I tested this last night. I bind this to my V912 helicopter last night, and it worked. So this time I'm going to use this transmitter with my V911, sorry, with my V912 Skydancer. So kasi nag-bind siya kagabi, and I was able to hover this last night using V911 Pro transmitter. So let's find out with the newly installed tail motor. Yung tail motor lang nitong V912 ang medyo kailangan ng constant maintenance as per my experience, kasi it wears fast. Its tail motor wear fast. Madali siyang masira. So yun yung kailangan na it needs constant maintenance, its tail motors, because it easily wears down. Madali siyang masira. So okay, check ko lang kung gumagana pa yung ano ko, kung may enough space pa. So again, today, May 1, Labor Day, holiday. I am so happy because I'm very glad because I was able to bring my V912. I was able to bring my V912 back to life because of its tail motor replacement. It has a broken tail motor. So this helicopter was on standby for around more than a week, and today, this time I'm going to fly again this V912 because its tail motor has been already replaced, and I already tested this last night, and it's working fine using this V911 transmitter. So I'm going to start with the low rate. Look, it's working. So let's go ahead and try this out. There. It's faster. And it's bigger. It's like a monster in the air. Oh, I am very satisfied with this helicopter. I am very happy with this helicopter. It's just very stable in the air. It's fast. It's faster. And it's easy to handle. It's very stable and very maneuverable. Look at that. It looks like a real helicopter. It's also responsive to sticks inputs. And as you can hear, its motor and its propeller, yun, sa dinig mo pa lang, parang music na eh. It's like a music in the air, in your ears. The way the propeller sounds, it's like a music in the ears. It's crazy. Look at this. I'm just going to have some fun by playing around. I'm not going to push this helicopter to its limit, to its maximum limit, maximum speed limit, or maximum distance, because I'm just going to play this around. Okay, I switch the transmitter into high rate. You hear the double beep, and it's fast. Hey, 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 just come closer. Just stay closer. I don't want to lose you. Because I'm using a different transmitter. Maybe its range is not as good as the stock transmitter. So I should be very careful. In other words, I'm not going to totally trust this transmitter, because as I had mentioned, this one is not the stock transmitter of this. This transmitter came from V911 Pro, so I'm not going to trust this at all. Baka there will be some disconnection issues, signal cut. So that's the things that I want to avoid. It's dangerous. Those are the things that I want to avoid. But so far, the connection is stable and very sensitive sa sticks command using V911 Pro transmitter. It works fine. It works as the stock transmitter, and it's not that bulky, just like the stock transmitter. It's more handy, and the sticks are, I think, more easy to control than the stock transmitter. But again, I don't want to trust this transmitter. That's why I don't want to send this helicopter in a bit far range, like maybe around 100 meters. Maybe I'm just going to fly this at a range of, or at the distance of, like perhaps 30 to 50 meters, because I am not this is my first time to use V911 Pro transmitter to V912, so I don't trust this transmitter at all, especially during my especially during my first flight. This time I don't want to trust this, because mahirap na. This is a stranger. This is a stranger transmitter to V912, so yeah, I don't want to trust. But so far it's doing good, even though I'm just in a low rate. It's doing good. The connection is stable, and the helicopter is also responsive and sensitive to V911 Pro transmitter stick commands or inputs. Maybe after my first, or no, I'm sorry, maybe after my third use of this V911 Pro transmitter with my V912, maybe that's the time na I'm going to trust this transmitter. So today it's like, it's just it's just a test of the V911 Pro transmitter. It's like a pilot test with my V912 helicopter. So, but so far it's okay. It performs well, And the connection, as I have mentioned, stable, and the responsiveness of the helicopter is fine, good. As of so far, wala pa akong na-experience na disconnection or unresponsiveness sa transmitter niya. So far, it works perfect. It works perfect with my V911 Pro transmitter. And again, I am very happy because this is my favorite, aside from my V930 micro helicopter, the one with the brushless motor. This one also is one of my favorite among my fleet. Because maybe because of its size, and it's very fun to fly. V912 is very fun to fly helicopter. Very responsive and very powerful because syempre, it's bigger. I tried high rate, and the responsiveness of V912 to the transmitter is awesome. It's very stable. It's a very stable connection and it's very responsive. Initially, I think this transmitter from V911 Pro, I think this is much better than the stock stock transmitter of V912 as per my assessment. Okay, low battery. I have to land this wonderful toy. Okay, we're down and landed safe and sound. Okay, that's it. This is my flight test and review of V912 helicopter with newly installed tail motor and using V911 Pro transmitter. All in all, it has a very good connection. No disconnection at all, no signal cuts, and it's very responsive with this transmitter. Okay, right now I'm going to have a free flying, or I'm going to play my wltoys V911 Pro. Low rate first. Okay. High rate. So cute, very impressive. Ooh, look at that. The design is just so impressive. The canopy design. It's so cute. It looks like it's not a cheap helicopter. It looks like a high quality helicopter from wltoys. It's like a top of the line helicopter, not the cheap ones. Look at the canopy design. It's so impressive. And the motor, it's just so powerful. It has a very powerful motor compared to its older version. And look how stable it is. And we are very lucky today because we have a very calm day today. No wind at all. Very calm. Very calm Tuesday morning. Look how impressive it is. It's so responsive. So nimble. So responsive. Very sensitive to remote control commands to the sticks. Look at this toy. I am so lucky that I was able to live in this kind of time, because the technology, you know, the technology is that we have a very advanced technology today, especially when it comes to hobby, what when it comes to hobbies like this one, especially these helicopters. I am so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so lucky, because for me personally, I am enjoying this kind of hobby. I'm having so much fun. I'm having a blast with this hobby. It's very relaxing, and it takes away your problem. You forget your problem. You're having so much fun. You're enjoying, and at the same time, you're learning the technology. Hindi lang libang yung hobby yung naibibigay ng pagpapalipad. The technology also. You will learn a lot of technology. The technology that were put in this helicopter. You will learn a lot. You will be more aware. You will be more educated, informed, because of the technology that that have been infused in this helicopter. Okay, low battery. We're having a low battery situation. Let's land this little bird. I'm going to hand launch. Hey, come here. Hand launch. Okay, that's it. Hand launch, hand catch. Sorry, that was a hand catch, not a hand launch.